change in every part of American
The
life.
President of the United States pledging his support.
I'm very proud of my son.
As his son, Hunter Biden, struck a plea deal with federal prosecutors concerning tax evasion and a gun charge. Congressional Republicans, like House Speaker Kevin McCarthy, criticized the Department of Justice's decision to make that deal.
If you were the president's leading political opponent, the DOJ tries to literally put you in jail and give you prison time. If you are the president's son, you get a sweetheart deal.
Democrats, meanwhile, said this was an example of the U.S. justice system working properly.
Those things are serious, but they've got nothing to do with presidential corruption.
And one political historian says it's an unprecedented moment in presidential history. Matt Dallek of George Washington University.
It's a bit unusual to see a Department of Justice from a sitting president indict and win a plea conviction, basically a guilty plea, from the president's own son.
But Republicans said the deal does not change their broader investigation into the Biden family's financial dealings.
This is still an investigation of Joe Biden. The president's son obviously is a person of interest in the investigation. We believe that we've already brought out overwhelming evidence that would suggest of money laundering, wire fraud, racketeering, being an unregistered foreign agent.
Concerns about double standards in the U.S. justice system have already been a theme on the 2024 presidential campaign trail.
I think there needs to be one standard of justice in this country. Let's enforce it on everybody and make sure we all know the rules. You can't have one faction of society weaponizing the power of the state against factions that it doesn't like.
Republican lawmakers argued Wednesday that Department of Justice investigations into Trump were politically motivated.
Maybe instead of the never-ending attacks on President Trump, maybe the country would be better off if we figured out how the whole false Trump-Russia narrative started.
Democrats say accusations that the Justice Department has been weaponized against Trump is a distraction from the serious espionage and corruption charges the former president faces.
They seem incapable of assigning any agency or responsibility to Donald Trump for problems that are Trump's and Trump's alone.
George Washington University historian Matt Dallek told VOA that the allegations are meant to motivate Trump supporters.
Trump, I think, has been very effective, of course, at using his enemies or using his critics or using, frankly, the legal system to kind of create an us versus them mindset. And Republicans, again, they amplify that.
Republican Representatives Marjorie Taylor Greene and Lauren Boebert are expected to introduce impeachment resolutions against Biden this week, but are not expected to gather enough votes to move forward. Katherine Gypson, VOA News, Washington.